Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is March 17, 2020. And yes, we're going to be talking about Monday Night Raw. It wasn't a lot of matches because it was in the Performance Center. They've been talking about WrestleMania and things about that. And we do have an update about WrestleMania. WrestleMania was supposed to be held in Tampa Bay April 5th, 2020. But since this whole thing that's happening around the world, they changed it. But the show must go on. So what it means is that WrestleMania will be held at WWE's Performance Center like the other two shows. Well, three, NXT, SmackDown, and Raw were on the Performance Center. WrestleMania is going to be at Performance Center as well. I don't know if this whole thing that comes down in April, I don't know if WrestleMania is going to be changed or get updated. We don't know what's going to happen. We just know that it's going to be at the Performance Center. And yeah, that's the only thing I know about WrestleMania. And 3 matches did get added. Well, technically 2. Because 1 we're going to hear from next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, first to come out in the empty arena Monday Night Raw, just like SmackDown. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about something. I've been seeing a lot of internet stuff, comments about WWE doing empty arenas, and they don't like it. But I don't mind it because it's still wrestling and it's still WWE. I understand. The fans make everything good. You want to hear the cheers. You want to hear the boos. You want to hear the chants. But guys, there's a big reason why they're not doing that. To protect the fans and to protect the wrestlers. These wrestlers love to wrestle, and they're not entertaining no one while it's empty. They're still doing it on TV. They're still entertaining us that's watching it on TV. They're still trying to entertain us. So they're not just doing it for nothing. Vince McMahon still gets money out of this, and we get entertainment out of this. We still could watch it. And guess what? We don't have to pay pay-per-view because new subscribers will get it free on the WWE Network. It's just going to be different. It might be empty arena. It's going to be a smaller stage for WrestleMania. But it's only 1 year. This is the only year maybe that this will happen. It's just, it is, outside in the real world, not wrestling world, in the real world, something's happening, and it's scaring a lot of people, and people is fearing about it. So even WWE superstars are feared about it because they don't want it, and I think they could sue WWE if they do get sick because they are not postponing WrestleMania or canceling WrestleMania or doing anything like that. My fridge just made no noise. But you guys need to calm down because they're still trying to entertain you guys. I'm still happy because WrestleMania is still on. I love WrestleMania. They're going to make good matches. They still have good matches on. And it's an empty arena. Like, there's going to be something crazy going to happen. I know Raw and SmackDown, nothing crazy happened because it's all about WrestleMania talk. It's all about WrestleMania talk, right? Because WrestleMania's in 2 weeks. Normally, they always do that. They do talk about the rivalries at WrestleMania. So, I understand that part. That part is bleh. But, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of more updates of WWE pay-per-views and stuff like that, I don't believe there's going to be a Hall of Fame. I don't think it's going to be right after WrestleMania. And there's no NXT TakeOver Tampa Bay. We don't know what's going to happen to those. We don't know what's going to happen. I don't think they're canceled. I just think they're going to be postponed. Until things clear up. Or just calm down a little bit that people could go outside again. That's what it needs to do. Well, there's some people that could go outside. There's just some people that's on lockdown and can't go outside at all. So, yeah, I think they're going to wait until they find more updates about this whole thing, this whole situation, to find out if they're going to bring the Hall of Fame and NXT TakeOver back, or we might not have it this year. But I don't really care about the Hall of Fame. I care about the wrestling. I like the fighting. So yeah, I don't care about that. I don't care about the Hall of Fame. I don't watch the Hall of Fame. It's just going to be weird watching WrestleMania with no fans cheering and chanting. Well, we don't know that there's going to be no fans. They just said it's going to be in the Performance Center. Maybe they would do what they did with NXT, have some fans in there. I don't know, guys. I can't give you all the answers because we don't know what's going to happen here. We don't know. It's just, they're trying their best. I just spit on myself. They're trying their best. They're trying their best. We don't know how long this thing is going to last. We don't know how long. People are working on it. They're trying to figure out. They're testing their cure. They're testing it out. It just takes a while. We have to be patient. And we can't hate on WWE because they want to put the show on. They want to entertain people. They want to make sure those people are focused on wrestling, not the really bad part of this world. They're trying to make us happy, guys. Just like what Triple H said on SmackDown. Okay, now let's get to Monday Night Raw. I said a lot of things. That's the update of WrestleMania. It's in the Performance Center. It's still going to be live on the WWE Network. I believe the same time. It's not going to be in Tampa Bay. Am I a little upset about it? Yes, I am. But ladies and gentlemen, WrestleMania is still going on, and that's the main thing I like. It's the main thing I like. I don't want WrestleMania to be ended because I've been looking forward to this WrestleMania. I want to see WrestleMania. I don't care about the fans right now. I care about having WrestleMania. Actually watching it. Actually having a video out for WrestleMania. Because I've been looking forward to make a video for WrestleMania, and this is happening. Alright, just calm down, and we have to be patient. We all have to be patient. They're trying their best. We had to be grateful that they're doing this. They're doing this for us. And they could be the wrestling promotions and canceling things. But they're not. They're using their own training rings to entertain us. While this whole thing is happening. Because in the United States, it's worse. No, not really worse, but there's some other countries that's worse. But this thing is happening, and they're still doing it. So we have to be grateful. So let's talk about Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We have Edge coming out. And he's talking about Randy Orton. And about all this stuff that happened to him, and he got attacked for a couple months ago. And then he challenged Randy Orton to a match at WrestleMania in a last man standing match at WrestleMania. You guys think this match will be horrible at WrestleMania? Empty arena? They don't have to worry about hitting people. They could use every single chair that's in there. I would love that. It's like watching Mankind and The Rock in the empty arena with in halftime heat because it's some football game. So yeah, I would love to see that. I'm hoping that match actually happens. I'm really hoping. So ladies and gentlemen, we had one match that happened on Raw. We only had one match. Surprising, because SmackDown had like 3. But one match happened on Raw, and we're going to talk about that now. We had Rey Mysterio versus Andrade. With Zelina Vega and Asuka on commentary. And Asuka was just saying random things in Japanese and yelling at Andrade. I guess she wanted Andrade to win. But he didn't win. He lost to Rey Mysterio. Are we going to see Rey versus Andrade at WrestleMania at the Performance Center for the United States title? We don't know. But it is official. We have the contract signing between The Undertaker and AJ Styles. But AJ Styles did not come to the ring. He did not. There was no contract on the table when The Undertaker showed up. I guess he has a new gimmick now, guys. Because he had a bandana on, and he did not take forever to get to the ring this time. I thought he was going to take an hour on this small ramp. But no, he actually ran down to the ring and he flipped the table, scared Jerry the King Lawler. And AJ Styles was in the backstage talking a whole bunch of words and talking about, I guess he spilled the beans about Michelle McCool and Undertaker being married. I think everybody knew about that. Didn't they knew about that? It's all over the internet. Who his spouse is. Seriously? And he's calling him by his first name. He called him Mark and all this stuff. And ladies and gentlemen, and then he signed the contract. I guess he wants to take the soul of the Undertaker. And he's saying it's Michelle McCool's fault because Michelle McCool wants Undertaker to keep on wrestling. And he's getting hurt and hurt every single WrestleMania. So AJ thinks he's going to take him out permanently. So let's see what happens. He signed the contract and he told the Gallows and Corey Anderson, "You go give it to him." They didn't want to do it, and then AJ Styles just demanded them to go to get it done. So they walked down the ramp. They were scared. They ran and put the contract on the apron, and then the lights went out. You know how creepy it might be? Because there's no fans screaming, the lights went out. Like, that thing's creepy. The only thing I heard is Jerry the King Lawler won't shut up. But it was creepy because it's so quiet. It's so quiet. It was so weird. And then it popped up, Undertaker was behind them and attacking OC. And then he signs the contract. And it's official. At WrestleMania, it will be AJ Styles versus The Undertaker in the Performance Center. It's going to be interesting. I would love this WrestleMania. I'm going to have a good laugh about it because I would tell you guys when Stone Cold was out. But we had, and then another match got made for WrestleMania. It's going to be Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins because Kevin Owens thinks he has a home advantage because he was part of the Performance Center when he first started WWE. Seth Rollins hasn't. So he thinks he's going to win at the Performance Center at WrestleMania. See, I don't think some wrestlers don't hate it. Because they love wrestling. They know they're not just doing it for no one. They're actually doing it in people watching TV. Like, your TV is not turned off. Or if you have a TV. But, ladies and gentlemen, they're still getting money out of this by the views that's watching the product on TV. Or on the WWE Network. So don't think they're missing out something, or they're not doing this for nothing. They're not doing it for nothing. They're doing it for the fans that they still could watch on TV. There's people that's on lockdown, and now they have something to watch. Because there's no baseball. There's no hockey. There's no basketball. Everything's canceled except for wrestling. They actually could watch wrestling. WrestleMania might be a couple hours. You have some time to cut off there, man. And then you go to bed, and then maybe you hear good news that the lockdown's over. It's like that, guys. It's not an easy thing to do, because you don't know how long you're going to be in your house for. But wrestling is trying to help you, man. If you're a wrestling fan. If you're not, I'm sorry to say, but you might be bored. I'm sorry. But, ladies and gentlemen, so the two matches were official at WrestleMania. AJ Styles and The Undertaker. Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens. We don't know about Randy Orton and Edge. That will happen at next week. Randy Orton will speak out. They didn't say Raw will be in the Performance Center next week, but I think it will be because I don't think in 7 days this whole thing in the world is going to stop. This crisis is going to stop. I don't think so. We might have to wait a little more, like a month maybe. I don't know. I don't know how long these testings is on the United States, in Canada, in Europe, and we don't know how long. We don't know how long. We have to be patient. We have to protect each other, take care of each other. We just have to be patient. And listen to my Prime Minister, if you're from Canada, and listen to your President, Donald Trump. They might have good news. You don't know yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had Stone Cold coming up to celebrate 316 Day. That means March the 16th. And you know Stone Cold, he is 316. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess he was telling us what 316 is all about. He said it's a national holiday. And he's talking about what it is, and Byron tried to raid him. Try to raid him. It was weird hearing Stone Cold say what, and no fans are saying what. And he tried to say, give me a hell yeah. Nobody said hell yeah. Even the camera looked at the chairs. There was nobody there. And then he did it again, and then Byron Saxton says hell yeah. He was doing like a freaking rock star doing the hell yeah stuff. Oh my god. My ears. My ears was hurting. I know I said something when Stone Cold came up, but I don't remember what I said, so sorry to say it. I don't remember what I just said there. Stone Cold did something. I don't know. But ladies and gentlemen, Stone Cold said some words, and Byron Saxton came to the ring to celebrate 316 Day, and he got himself Stone Cold Stunnered. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to say. In WWE, when Stone Cold opens the beer, you can't hear when he opens the beer. Like when you open soda, you don't hear it. You hear it because there's no noise. But when you open the beer in front of the fans because they're cheering like crazy or booing like crazy, you can't hear the open. But when both Stone Cold opened the beer and Byron Saxton, you actually could hear they open the beer. And all the stuff that, like they dropped something, you could hear it. It was weird. So, Stone Cold stuns Byron Saxton. Becky Lynch came out with a cooler of beer, and ladies and gentlemen, they drank, and another stunner for Byron Saxton. That's the end of Monday Night Raw. Not a lot of matches, just Rey Mysterio and Andrade. But like I do understand what WWE's trying to do. I understand. It's just we have to be patient and see what happens. We have to be waiting. We just have to wait. There's nothing that we can do. There's nothing that we can do. I'm sorry to say, but there's nothing we can do. WWE is doing what they could do with the best. The haters gonna hate. The guys that actually believe in WWE could actually make a good WrestleMania with empty arena or few fans. Then let them believe, because I believe in them. I believe in WWE. They had some challenges. Everybody has challenges. This whole world has a challenge. But we had to wait. And we always had to take care of each other. We had to protect each other, protect yourself, protect your family, protect your friends. And most of all, you have to be patient, because this thing is not going to go by because you wish for it to be gone or pray. No, it's not going to happen. Because there's a lot of people working on this thing, and there's a lot of people working hard on this thing. I can't say the word because YouTube doesn't want me to say the word, so I'm not going to say it. So, yeah. This thing is going I want to tell you guys what I think, but I just don't want YouTube to hate me, so I made a video. I don't know I'm going to be putting it up yet. So, yeah, I will think about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, I know it's going to be weird these couple weeks for wrestling. I know it's going to be weird, because maybe NXT will do the same thing. Performance Center, no fans. SmackDown this week, same thing. And maybe next week on Raw until WrestleMania. And let's see what happens after WrestleMania. We will see. Because I don't think they're going to postpone it again or change the place again in a week. Because we have 2 weeks until WrestleMania. I don't think they're going to change it. I think it's official until next, after WrestleMania. Maybe everything might be okay. We don't know. Let's see what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I will see you guys tomorrow for Impact Wrestling. I don't know Impact Wrestling is happening, but people are saying this week Chris Bay is coming. We're going to have a tag team championship, so I guess it's happening. And I don't know if there's going to be fans in there, so let's see what happens. That's all for me today. Tyler is out. Bye-bye.